It's all about the teachers.
This is camping with a firefighter. You need more wood on that fire.
Got one.
Hello, children. And Baby D.
And the baby D.
We don't really care about the kids. You didn't do anything, just Baby D.
Hey, this is our wrap-up video from Wisconsin. This is we're like 4 or 5 days away from heading out of here and heading south again. So just want to try and do a video, kind of a wrap-up of what we've done this season, and
Interesting season.
very interesting.
Yeah, but a very cool area. Love Door County. Door County.
Yes.
The difference between Georgia. Hi, y'all. How are y'all? And here. How are you? How are you?
That's
Very
true.
different.
Very different. But we got a couple things we're going to share with you. We're going to do a little bit of hit the highlights from what we did this season, and then we're going to take a little drive of the campground. We haven't done that yet, and wanted to show everybody the campground. We did that down in Georgia, just to kind of see the lay of the land. We really didn't do that up here, so we want to share that with you. So we'll do that at the end.
Well, and we're going to take the truck because, number one, it's cold outside right now. And number two, it's gravel. So on the bikes, it might be a little bumpy and make everybody sick. So we don't want that
We
either.
want that either.
So did you have fun? You had fun this season?
Yeah.
This summer?
It did. It was a ball. This is a beautiful place. I mean, we've talked about that several times before. It really is gorgeous up here. The biggest thing is the weather. I mean, we've never had a summer like that before. You know, everybody up here with biggest part of July and August, they were talking about how humid and hot it was, and yeah, they don't know what humidity is. Head south. Come to Missouri.
So let's start in Fish Creek. That's just north of here. We're on the island. So the little town just north of here is called Fish Creek. Very cute. Marina, of course. They have great food there, and ice cream. They have 2 ice cream places, Grumpy's and Dippy's.
And not looked yet.
And not
There's 3.
3. That's right. Oh, 3. That's right. That was good too. They had some shopping. Mom and Tammy and I went shopping there, and
The kids as well when they came up.
yeah. Oh, and the biggest thing in Fish Creek is their state park, Peninsula State Park. It's huge, like 5,000 acres or 4,000 acres.
Yeah.
Great views up top from the Eagle View or whatever. And we did bike ride through there a couple times, and even with Allie and James and Alyssa. That was a lot of fun. Rented bikes, and everybody else. We took everybody else. Anybody who came up, we went there because
Right.
it's just a lot of fun. Neat little town. Anything else there? I don't think so.
Nope. Heading out to Peninsula State Park. Should be fun.
Oh wait. And then just north of that, even more, is Ephraim. Not Ephraim. It's Ephraim. And they have Wilson's ice cream is there. That was really good. Very old style cafe. Root beer floats and stuff like that. And good food. Aaron was there. We took Aaron and his family, or met them there for lunch. And what else? The old post office. That's where they do fish boil.
boils.
Is big in Door County. If you like boiled fish, it's really good. Or it's just a thing you got to come do and just see the big pomp and circumstance of it all.
Right. Plus, they got a little fire museum there. old Marina Firehouse. Got 2 little trucks in it, and DJ and I both got shirts from there, T-shirts from there.
That's a neat little place. And then they're open every day, just about. I think that's by far my favorite beach. It's just big, and it's just really pretty to see all the boats docked out in the water and whatnot.
Hey, it's not really a beach; it's more just marina.
Yeah, it's water.
Yeah.
I think the water's so up, which we didn't get to do a lot of stuff up here. First of all, because of COVID, and then the second of all, because the water was so high, we couldn't do a lot of things, kayak where we wanted to. So that's a shame. But that Ephraim is my favorite bay by far, and they do weddings there. So maybe Alex and Ryan could come up and have their wedding there. Just saying. Congratulations, though. Very exciting. All right, then what north of that is Sister Bay?
Mm-hmm. Sister Bay was great. I love Sister Bay. More touristy, and really nothing up here is touristy like we think about touristy as far as like Lake of the Ozarks and Branson and that kind of stuff, right? It's really not that. It's more crowded. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger city, and or village. Not cities up here, the village. Right on the water. Really nice, beautiful. It's got what's the name of that place? Al Johnson's with the goats on the top on the roofs. That's pretty cool. Boyarna Bay, we had that. They're known for their
lobster mac.
Lobster mac and cheese. So Mom had to try that, which
it was quite expensive. We won't say how much. It was good.
It's macaroni and cheese.
It was really good, macaroni and cheese. You hush them out.
And then, of course, there was Door County Ice Cream was in Sister Bay. That by far is my favorite ice cream place.
The Ice Cream Factory?
Yeah, Door County Ice Cream Factory.
Yeah, the ice cream. They have Door County Creamery. That's the goat milk gelato place.
Right.
That was wicked good.
That was good, but I still like the factory better.
They had the analog place, too, so there's 3 ice cream places there. I don't know. It was a hit. And then there's also JJ's, a little Mexican restaurant that we went to, and they do Bernie shots there. Most kind of a thing. Bernie shots, so instead of salt and lime with your tequila, they serve it on like a sugar and orange. So
Nasty.
We went with friends and liked it. Okay, and then also Ellison Bluff is there. We saw several sunsets there. Took everybody there that came up because it's just so pretty.
Yeah, overlooks the water. It is gorgeous.
Yeah,
beautiful sunsets.
Yep, and then north of that is Gills Rock, and that's the very tip of the peninsula, and that's where we took the ferry to Washington Island, and that was fun.
That was.
Almost
Been there,
died.
done it though. Don't need to do it again.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
I mean, Washington Island was nice, but if you're going to take your vehicle, it's going to cost you $75.
Right.
I'm too cheap.
Right. No, on the other side of the lake, Mackinac Island, completely different.
Yes.
I'd go back to Mackinac Island in a heartbeat, and we did that with the kids a couple years ago.
Yeah, Washington Island has lavender fields, and if you're into that,
A marina. That's
they
it.
had several little piers and that, so you could go around on. But
That's
checked it
about
off the list.
Right. Done.
Check it off. And then south from there is the North Port
Night viewing
State
area.
Park. Yeah, it is a dark sky viewing area, they call it, and it is dark. There's no town anywhere around there.
Yeah, we went up there with Rain and we took some pictures and we shared that with you. We actually went up this past Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it was a new moon, so it was completely dark. The sky was just incredible with stars.
You could see the Milky Way. It was like sparkly, and the whole thing was lit up. It was amazing.
But it was so dark that the camera wouldn't pick anything up and would not take any pictures at all. So I can't share that with you, but it was gorgeous.
And it was about 31 degrees. I don't know, it was wicked cold.
It was chilly. Yeah. Winter is coming quick here.
Yeah.
Time
And then
to get out.
Yeah. Yes. Then south of that is Bailey's Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a cute little town. We didn't really do a whole lot there. We did go fishing from the marina there with Rick and Tammy and Mom and Dad. And we ate at one of the restaurants there. Actually, ate a couple of restaurants there. But that's on the lakeside.
Yeah.
Cute little town.
It is.
And then south of that even is the parks, Cave Point County Park and Whitefish Bay State Park. They're connected. So if you want to pay to park and get your season pass or get your park pass, go to Whitefish parking. If you don't, then go to the Cave Point.
Yeah.
Neat
And
place.
everybody that came up here, we took them there because that place is gorgeous. And we've shared that with you several different times. As far as parks, that's probably my favorite for sightseeing.
I agree.
Peninsula was really pretty from riding the bikes through it and things like that, though. So
The last time when we went with Allie and Alyssa and James, the water was so high and the waves were crashing so hard that the water was coming up and spraying everybody. It was really pretty. Chilly, but so pretty.
right. Yeah, everybody needs to come up in the summer. The 2 weeks that the summer is here, that's when you need to come up here. That's gorgeous. Not much longer than that.
What else is after that? Then Sturgeon Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Sturgeon Bay is a neat little town. That's kind of the break and the starting point for the whole island. They have a little the canal that's there.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty cool. It's a man-made canal that they made go through to the lake, so you didn't even have to go all the way around the peninsula. You could cut through it. Got some drone footage of that. I'll share with you here.
That's pretty fun. And we missed because of COVID this year. They didn't do their schooner boat thing where they have like an exhibit of all these different years of boats, and they all come into the harbor and the bay, and people just gather around. They must be huge, but then they go in and out through that little canal, and you could throw a rock across the thing. It's not that big, so that place has to be lined with people. So that was a shame that we didn't get to see that, because that would have
The
been
canal's
cool.
a little bit bigger than she's saying because they bring battleships up the canal.
They have to squeak past. It's not that. I mean, it just looks small to me.
It's not that small.
Okay. It's huge. What else is in Sturgeon Bay?
That's where most of the shopping is for us. I mean, that's where Walmart is. That's where the co-op hardware is. So,
Renards. Or what? We're saying it wrong. It's Renards.
Renards.
Yes, because I met a lady who is a Renard, and she said it first, and I thought, oh, thank goodness I didn't batch your name up. But Renards is the cheese place, and we have frequented there many times.
Yeah, we've got several free pizzas because if you they give you free pizzas.
It's a card. Pizzas are good, so. Potawatomi is there. Potawatomi State Park.
That's just fun to say. Potawatomi. Yeah, that's kind of cool. We didn't actually spend a whole lot of time down there. We found that out from one of the other camp workers here. They go there quite a bit and ride their bikes through there. We made the stop in. It really is nice. We'd love to frequent that more.
Yep, and there's a little bakery there. We've got breakfast there and gotten some of their baked items, skaturos. That was wicked good. And where did we go today? Oh, the little coffee shop there in the bank, in the old bank building, and the architecture in there was so cool. I had to share. Very neat. And the coffee wasn't bad.
And relatively inexpensive for coffee. Fruit coffee at that.
Mm-hmm. And then, so that's Sturgeon Bay, and then up from that is us and
Egg Harbor.
Egg Harbor.
Yeah. That's home, or has been home.
Yeah.
Real small little village. You can, literally it's a mile long on 42 highway, so it doesn't take long to get through it. But there's a little mom and pop grocery store there. There's a couple of little restaurants we've had good food out
Yeah.
of.
The Rusty Tractor, that was breakfast. That wasn't bad. Fireside and Shipwrecked, we've had food from there several times. Probably the best thing I've ever eaten in my life, the andouille macaroni. Oh my God.
It was, again, macaroni and cheese.
That was good. You just stay right there. I'm just gonna think about it for a minute. It was really good. Anyway, what else? Shopping. There's a little wood orchard market next door.
Yeah, that was a hit. They got their own little cherry donuts, and now they got apple donuts and that kind of stuff. Sent those home to Mom, and she really liked those.
Yeah. And we always get their strudel,
We
cherry
got
strudel
that
or
a
whatever
couple
when anybody
times.
comes into town. that is really good. And then they got the ice cream here too. Grumpy's is here.
Mm-hmm.
And the park that we always go to at the beach, that Frank Murphy Park that's on Horseshoe Bay.
Yeah.
That's really cool. We've done drone videos from there.
Yeah,
Two
we
other
showed, that was
photos.
in the last video we did.
Yeah. So that's it. But I feel like we missed so much stuff this year.
We did. We
Don't
missed
you
a
think?
lot.
Kayaks. Well, and then the big thing on the list that we were so excited about was going to, we're not big pro ball fans, but we got to go to Lambeau Field.
Mm-hmm.
And we had tickets to see the Packers. Go Pack! We had tickets, and no guests allowed. So
Yep.
we had to scratch that. So that was sad. We did see the cherry blossoms in the spring,
Mm-hmm.
but because the rain came before the weekend, knocked all the blossoms off the tree, so we didn't get to see a whole lot of that. So we kind of missed the big show of that. There's a lot of shipwrecks around.
You really didn't
the
get to
island.
see any of those either.
I know. Yeah. Dairies. I wanted to go on a couple dairy, or at least one dairy tour to see what that was like. And then also there's so many breweries here, Leinenkugel and the Nuclearius, and I don't know, Miller. I'd love to go see tour Miller, but they're not doing any of that.
Let's go take a ride at the park.
Let's go drive.
All right, well, if you haven't figured out, it's cold here. So we're going to do a drive around the park just to kind of show you what's going on. All right, well, we're back inside, a little warmer in here. Actually, a lot warmer in here. Kind of wrap up, we talked about where we go to from here. We leave here probably 4 or 5 days, like we talked about earlier. We're heading home. We'll be home for 3 or 4 days, and then we got to head down to Tishomingo, Mississippi. Got some work that got to be done to the RV they were supposed to do last year, but because of some issues that they had, they weren't able to do it. We got awning that needs to be put on. We're going to have slide toppers put on the slides to protect them, and we're having new hydraulic brakes put on the trailer as well while we're down there. So take a couple of days to get all that stuff done. Then we'll be coming back home for Halloween, and then after Halloween, November 1, we're heading down to Texas. Going down to the Texan RV Park in Athens, Texas. Going to go down there. We were looking to go into Texas, and then earlier this year we started talking about some different things, and I'm going back to Scoop. We'll learn how to be an RV tech inspector. They do a class down there. Actually, the Texan RV Park is actually the home of the National RV Training Academy. So they teach a 5-week course on RV inspection and maintenance, and then a 1-week class on inspector too. So when you're done, you come out as a certified, not only a certified inspector, but a certified RV tech. So looking forward to doing that actually. We're going to start our own business. We've already named it.
Mm-hmm. Travel Trailer Fixerator.
Travel Trailer Fixerator. Thank you, DJ, for that. Actually,
Clever.
it's On Scene RV Service LLC. So, and then next summer we're coming back up here in Egg Harbor. We're staying here again. Kind of a selfish reason. One, we didn't get to do some of the things that we really wanted to do, so we want to do that. And two, we made some good contacts while we were here, and I think we can fit in real well with our new business and do that on the side with not only doing some camp work, but start our business up and do some good with that. Mom did some calculations, and how many was there?
The opportunity is just tremendous. There are 17 campgrounds on the island itself, on the peninsula, north of Sturgeon Bay. And there are 2,200, that's 2,200 RV slips. Just RV slips. Of that, there's 970 that are seasonal. That means those campers stay there year-round. They need to be opened up in the springtime. They have issues all year. And they have to be winterized at the end of the season. So with all of those, just the 2,200 that are on the island, there are only 2 RV techs in this area. 2 to service just those seasonal people. Add to that the people that are overnighters. There was an influx of purchases this year that we saw because of the situation. People couldn't get out, couldn't go do anything, so they went and bought a camper and got out anyway. The campground this year was just booked every night. And every campground was like that through here. They all wanted to come and go somewhere, so they just bought a camper and did it.
Right. So that a couple of different things. Number one, there's a need up here. I mean, almost 3,000 campsites and 2 techs. That's not very low.
Right.
Most of the waiting list up here is kind of like an RV dealer. I mean, anybody who's ever had an RV realizes that if you got to go back to your dealer, you're 2 to 3 weeks out. And if it's in season, you're possibly 2 to 3 months out. Mm-hmm. So that's ridiculous. People can't wait that long to get something fixed. And really, early this season up here, we realized that was a potential because there wasn't a week that went by that 3, 4, 5 people weren't coming in the office asking for a name of an RV tech because they had some kind of problem that they couldn't handle themselves. So light bulb went on and see what happens. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what we're doing in the future. And
we'll have some spin-offs from that. TV spin-offs.
Right. So that's what we're doing. That's where we've been. That's where we're heading. And it's been a good year. Thank you guys for following us. If you have. If you haven't, you didn't miss much. No. But we love each and every one of you guys, and I can't wait to see you when we get home in just a few days.
We're going to kiss the baby. Just
Until next time, love you. Bye-bye.